much, your officials, Jeff Anderson, Steve McJunkins, and Brian Dorsey. 17,222 full house here in Bloomington, and we're underway. Indiana, Ohio State, and Jim, what should we pay attention to early on in this game?
Well, Addison talked about it, Xavier Johnson. Too many turnovers. He felt rushed. But again, this is his first game back. You throw him into the fire, you think he's ready, but game time preparation and playing are two different things. Watch for him, but also the double team inside for Ohio State on where inside if he gets deep. And of course, how are the Hoosiers going to slow down Bruce Thornton?
All right, Indiana lost to Nebraska 86-70 Wednesday in Lincoln. Hoosiers committed a season high 19 turnovers. Let's see if they can take care of the ball a little better in this one against the Buckeyes. Reneau, jump hook across the lane, no. Loose ball, and that rebound goes to Jamison Battle.
An interesting start, too, because Akpara for Ohio State is guarding Reneau inside and not the taller Khalil Ware. So we keep our eye on that, too. Maybe a double team will be coming from Ohio State.
Here's Thornton, four-star recruit inside, and that one stripped out of the hands of Jamison Battle. Hoosiers the other way. Xavier Johnson. He draws. Thornton should be a good matchup. Johnson been plagued, as Allison mentioned, with those foot injuries last couple of years. But healthy now, and they need it.
It's confusion right now with the Indiana offense.
Inside, nice look, and Ware pounds it down with the right hand. Hoosiers on the board. Khalil Ware, 20 points, 10 rebounds on Wednesday against Nebraska on 9 of 12 shooting. Baseline. That one way off the mark for Jamison Battle. Ohio State gets a rebound. Roddy Gale. Brick. Out of bounds. Paco. Freshman, 6'8". A lot of potential. Pulls up. That one partially blocked. Roddy Gale will bring it the other way. Penetrating. Almost stripped. Loose. Lost it. Outlet. Reneau. Head of the field to the hole. Lefty finger roll goes down. Big snapback game for Indiana tonight.
It really is, because they felt they didn't play their best. Now, that's not taking anything away from Nebraska, but there were a lot of holes and gaps in which they needed to fill, and they worked on it during practice. Outstanding start, similar to what we saw this Indiana team against Kansas here at home earlier this season.
Johnson. Scoreless against Nebraska on Wednesday. Reneau has his shot blocked. Akpara, and I think this kid, the sky is the limit for Felix Akpara.
Unbelievable. So much untapped potential.
2 of 6 from the three-point line, 7 dimes, 4 boards in 38 minutes. Georgia Player of the Year when he came out of high school. From Alpharetta, Georgia, starting to really develop, a freshman last year.
He has the natural leadership qualities, and again, excellent offense, quick decision-making. The three ball was not the friend of Indiana in their last game at Nebraska, but a beautiful rhythm catch in the pass from Johnson was on time.
Baco had offers for Blue Buds, Duke, Kentucky, Kansas, UCLA, UConn. Akpara with a rebound, new shot clock for the Buckeyes.
And Gus, for the length of this Indiana team, they're not a great defensive rebounding team, and now you give up an offensive rebound the second to Ohio State for another crack at it.
Evan Mahaffey with the bucket, but Indiana right back down the floor, and they answer Xavier Johnson. 9-5. Battle, always looking to shoot that long jump shot. Here's a teardrop. Inside off the heel for Roddy Gale. Military battles that had taken place. He knew every detail of every battle that he talked about. What a fascinating man, Bob Knight. He will be definitely missed. 9-5, IU.
And this is the type of start that Indiana, Mike Woodson, you're looking for. passes are pinpoint, defense is on target, and you're getting kind of shots that you want to dictate, not the defense.
Galloway off the heel, loose ball, battle with the rebound. Indiana has 4 field goals by 4 different players, so they've been spreading it around. Thornton really showing an ability to score the basketball. But Ohio State 0 for 4 from the three-point line to start the game. Didn't marry that guy.
Yeah.
So he's gotten back to his suits.
Yeah, no, he was an advocate last year of going back to wearing suits. Felt more comfortable. I like the color got on right there.
But he's a very handsome man.
He's been working out, too.
That's right, I saw that. Galloway squeezes one inside, and Indiana has its largest lead of the game.
And look at the control in which Indiana is operating offensively and battle. Listen, on the catch, you got to be in his grip. I mean, 3 games in a row with 5+ made threes, okay? But Indiana is able to move freely past the basketball and get some high and efficient shots early in this game.
With that three-pointer for Battle, he now has recorded 300 in his 5-year career in college basketball. Transfer from Minnesota. That went off the rim, tip up and in. Khalil Ware.
You're talking about potential. Former McDonald's All-American. Long, athletic. Has a good keen sense on defense.
Reneau with a rebound. He'll clear it. Xavier Johnson the other way. Indiana. Methodical to the basket. Oh, another two-hand jam this time by Ware from Xavier Johnson, who put it on a dime. And the Hoosiers take a 15-8 advantage. Thornton, pick and roll, turns the corner. Battle, quick release. Again, Jamison Battle. All Big Ten honorable mention. When he was at Minnesota in 21-22. Makes it a 15-11 game. 2 threes in the last 42 seconds. Johnson, the teardrop from 15, way short. Mahaffey the other way. Thornton straight away. And out of bounds.
Size, he can get it up over a defender. That's a little bit target.
Indiana shooting 50% from the field, 7 of 14 to start this game. Galloway. Ware, left hand, blocked. Mahaffey got a hand on it, picked up. Mbako, he had that one deflected as well.
Yeah, good defense that time by Alparo to kind of be in place and position to take that shot away. And there's Bruce Thornton able to get to a spot, and I think that could be a recipe for Ohio State. You get a stop, and in that secondary break, Gus, you get a way to figure out how to use that pick and roll, get to your sweet spots.
Bruce Thornton averaging 17 points and 4 assists per game. He's got 5 to start on 2 of 5 shooting, so he's got the green light. Ware calling for the ball. Mbako on his back. Now Johnson picks up his dribble. 5 to shoot. He uses spin, loose, out of bounds. And last year's 16-19 record was his first losing season, Coach Holtman, since the 2011-2012 season, all the way back when he was the head coach at Gardner-Webb. He's gone to NCAA tournaments multiple times.
You got to show the pump fake, draw that physicality, draw that contact, and hopefully the foul. He wants his guys to be really aggressive on the offensive end.
All right, Allison, thank you. Thornton knocks down a 15-footer off the bounce. This kid looks like a totally different player between his freshman and sophomore years.
And it's not the game. Yes, he's worked on that, but he's accepted being a leader on and off the court. I think last year he was reluctant because of some upperclassmen, but he's totally transformed himself mentally into the leader Ohio State needed him to be.
Comes up with a steal here. Other way, baseline, Battle. Again, that's 3 threes for Jamison Battle. And Ohio State takes his first lead of the game on the road, 18-15.
And what a response, too, by Ohio State. One, yes, hitting shots, but they're able to get some stops on this end of the court, which allowed them to kind of take the lead and get back in this game.
Reneau, Galloway, a 3. Batted out, picked up. Roddy Gale, other way. Down the lane, cut off by Gabe Cups. Ohio State on a 10-0 run. Zed Key calling for it. He's lost about 30 pounds, folks. Looks like a supermodel in there, like Jimmy Jackson. Down the lane, Thornton wraps it around. Key, great catch, and Joe Tate is in the building. Wham! With 2 hands.
And he got it inside. But beautiful patience that time by Zed Key, and then the dribble penetration, the behind-the-back kind of pass. Key with the finish inside.
Turn around, baseline jump shot, Walker. Second one in and out, rebounded by Jamison Battle.
Now think about this, the backcourt for Indiana was outscored 71-21 by Nebraska. An area of concern coming into this game with Roddy and Thornton and also Jamison Battle.
Battle, step back 3 this time, off the mark. Hey, Nebraska, that's a good-looking team. Fred Hoiberg's got those young men rolling.
Yeah, it's tough always to play on the road in the Big Ten. Airspace of Jamison when he catches. Tamanaga's the same way in regards to he can beat you off the dribble, but also catch and shoot. He has range soon as he enters the gym.
Where power dribble, left hand off the glass and in. I don't know. When I look at this young man, Khalil Ware, I see a little wimpy.
Yeah, he looks just like him too. Now, he's not 7'5".
No.
But he's 7 foot.
Right.
And I like how he attacked on that short roll. He identified where the opening was, one dribble, able to get right to the basket.
Pull up jump shot, and that one goes down. For Scotty Middleton, the freshman, 6'7", his first bucket.
I'll tell you what, on both teams, guys, you got some outstanding young players.
I tell you what, Chris Holman went out and got him some players this year.
He had to. He had to replace some guys that he lost, and so did Woody, Coach Woodson, to get some high-caliber athletes, long, athletic.
Caleb Banks with that basket. Here's Key, a 3. Good. Zed Key. He'll take it. 25-20. Pete. Galloway driving baseline with the step. And a whistle. Looks like a foul. Top of the arc. Where? Now Xavier Johnson. 9 to shoot. Baseline. Walker turns. Can't get the roll. Akpara snatches it down and out of bounds.
That plays a lot of minutes, and another teaching lesson in the huddle right there.
I tell you what, Indiana's played some tough customers this year. Lost by 28 to Auburn. Played number 2 Kansas, played number 5 Connecticut. And he said of those 3 teams, he thinks Auburn may be the best one. Auburn beating Arkansas today. Top of the arc. That one way off the mark for Dale Bonner. 25-20. Ohio State leading on the road. Buckeyes come in with a 12-2 record, 2-1 in conference play. Baseline, Johnson tries to lob it. Nobody there for him. Akpara with the board. Middleton stops. Akpara wasn't ready. Outlet pass in the front court. Here they come.
Don't compound the error with now committing the foul.
C.J. Gunn adds a free throw. 6'6", sophomore from Indianapolis with the Lawrence North. Big time play there, 2-point ball game. You get the feeling, folks, this is going to be a good one. 2 evenly matched teams playing good basketball to start their season. Battle, he's hit 3 threes already. Puts it on the deck. Baseline turn and hits. That's a high archer NBA shot.
I tell you what, Malik Reneau did an excellent job of pushing Jamison Battle off his spot, but Battle not just showing not just a 3-point shooter, able to put it on the deck on the baseline and knocking a tough shot right over Reneau.
That's his first 2 of the game. He has 11 points now. Indiana, 18 of their 23 points have come in the paint. Across the lane, down the lane. was Caleb Banks, had it deflected. That'll go down as a block shot. Now Kara coming out to screen for Battle. He'll take a straight away. In and out. Loose. Claimed on the baseline by Roddy Gale in the corner. And another long jump shot. This time Scotty Middleton.
I told you, listen, the Hoosiers are 13th, 11th in total rebounds. For the size that they have, they're not physical. Ohio State will come up with another one to capitalize.
Largest lead of the game for the Buckeyes. Indiana having trouble guarding the three. Ohio State 5 of 13. Gale stops, feeds. Akpara gets it to himself. Good ball movement by this Ohio State Buckeye team. 7 on the shot clock. Gale, D. Reneau going up high, two-handed rebound. Johnson, pressure on the defense, gets to the hole, block, out of bounds. Transferring to a school in the Big Ten.
No.
Nobody did that back then.
No.
And this is C.J. Gunn. First he gets the jam, now he hits a mid-range jump shot. 5 points.
Beautiful underneath out of bounds play drawn up by Indiana to get Gunn coming off the screen.
Gale trying to feed Akpara inside. Looking for their third conference win. Indiana looking for their third conference win as well. Both teams 2-1 to start. Gale looking to create, knocked away by Xavier Johnson. Johnson in the front court, out of bounds. Scotty Middleton getting the hand on. Yes, that's right. I'm about to go to Iowa, baby.
Come on.
I'm going to see some KC and that sunshine.
You gotta get an autograph, baby.
Caitlin Clark next Saturday, folks, right here. Don't forget.
Must-see TV right there.
Must-see. I think she can play with the guys.
She can.
And actually play well.
Now, pros may be a little different because of the physicality, but she'll get some buckets and make some plays. I can tell you that much right there.
David Johnson. And they're taking on Indiana. The ladies at Indiana, very good in the top 20. Reneau, bumping and grinding. Knocked away. Picked up. Chapman.
Nahefy with the quick hands, but Reneau got to feel him on his top side. The baseline was wide open for a spin move.
Nahefy. Seven to shoot. Gale, and he's fouled. Looks like Gunn will get it on the floor.
That opens up driving lanes. And another turnover, live ball.
Galloway to the hole, two-hand jam. Trey Galloway, a senior. Mike Woodson saying before the game he needs Galloway to be a leader. And that's what he's doing right now. Indiana within 3, inside. Gale and a foul. Roddy Gale to the line, had 11 on Wednesday at home against Rutgers in the win.
Doing a good job of not letting Roddy Gale Jr. get a rhythm. 0 for 5, but he did make those 2 free throws. Both teams going kind of with a big lineup. Reneau, Ware, Akpara, and Zed Key.
Reneau, reverse layup, great footwork. Little dream shake there.
He made the adjustment early. Zed Key had him, and he played his right side, the top side of his elbow. The baseline was open. That time, Malik Reneau that time knew the baseline was open. One dribble, spin baseline, it was open.
Top of the arc, Gale uses the screen to the hole, left-hand scoop. No, batted around. Zed Key raises his hand. He says, "That's my basket."
Always put your hand up, man. Get your points.
Ohio State looks like a totally different team from a year ago.
They're connected. You know, it was a tough year last year for everybody involved. There's a team on the court was so disconnected.
Galloway. Bonner the other way. Bonner, Battle, Akara, Key, Gale on the court for Ohio State. Gale, baseline, cut off the kick in the corner, wide open, in and out for Bonner. Loose ball, Galloway, lead pass, here comes Joe Tate. Jam with two hands. IU cuts it to three, 34-31. Bonner, 16-footer. High bounce and great roll.
Soft touch. Good response that time by Ohio State because the crowd was ready to explode off of another miss or a defensive play by the Hoosiers. Let's see if they can respond.
Dale Bonner transfer for Baylor. We saw Baylor earlier this year in Detroit against Michigan State. That's when Tom Izzo and the Spartans.
And can block some shots, of course. His offensive game is evolving.
Johnson, rise and fire. That hits! The X-Man.
The chances are you're going to foul the shooter, which was the case.
Adds a free throw. Takes his time, 19 on the shot clock. Battle, fighting around the screen. Try to dump it inside, blocked by Ware. Recovered by Ware. And Indiana will play for one shot. Down by a penny, 36-35. Johnson, the reaching foul coming up on Bonner. 13. Johnson, in and out dribble, scoop shot, nobody's bumped.
Take advantage of their miscues and for right now have this game tied up and the chance to take the lead.
Injuring his foot last year, his right foot. 8.9 remaining. Gale brings it up the floor. And a foul called on Gallo. 4.8 to go. Here we go. Inside, up. Dead keep there, no. And my favorite place when I go to Columbus. Point four, Galloway. And out of bounds, IU dominating the paint, but OSU dominating the perimeter. How big would this road game be for Ohio State? Well, road teams have won just 6 of 22 games in the Big Ten this year. Start of the second half, here's Battle driving inside. Along with Gale. Mahaffey. Battle gets his own rebound up top. Dumps it down low and a right hand windmill jam by Akara.
So 2 plays back-to-back. Offensive rebound by Zed Key. You're able to get 2 free throws. Offensive rebound by Jamison Battle off the long shot. A dunk inside. A 4-point swing right there for Ohio State.
Reneau, Ware, Johnson, Galloway, knocked away by Akara into the hands of Gale. Jimmy, I think this kid Akara has a chance to be special. Gale, the teardrop, no. And a whistle and foul on the floor coming against in Tennessee. When he got here to the United States. Battle, cross court. Gale got his man in the air and one. Adds a free throw. 43-37.
We talked about Bruce Thornton and his ascension to leadership and growth. Roddy Gale's the same thing. He's taken a leap forward, not just within his game physically, but mentally, accepting the role of being kind of the second scorer.
Back door, Reneau hands it off. They'll make that gun to Ware.
His knees almost, and then he had to try to catch gather between a crowd. That time a missed opportunity for the Hoosiers.
Battle. Pure. Jamison Battle could stroke the rock. Ohio State on a 10-0 run going back to the first half.
Oh, no,
13 years.
Yeah. Cerebral in his approach.
46-37. Ohio State, 15 on the shot clock. Long jump shot off the mark for Mbako. IU 2-of-5 from the three-point line. Battle, he's been red hot, and a whistle and foul coming up on the baseline. Gale, 14-footer, off the dribble. Akpara, two-hand rebound inside, can't hold on. His 9th rebound. Xavier Johnson the other way, cross court, gun deep in the corner. Drives, pulls, rims off. Rebound and stick back for Reneau.
And that's the toughness right there. Push it up quick, Gus. See if you can exploit the defense. That time the shot went up. You had two big bodies inside for Indiana. Reneau able to catch, finish.
Reneau with 6. 46-39. Thornton looking for his shot. Got his man in the air. Takes it. Strong. Reneau with the strong side rebound. Johnson the other way. Indiana looking to get closer. Johnson speed dribble down the lane. Double clutch, no. He rebounded where? He had it stripped and out of bounds.
And finish that inside.
Indiana 1 for 6 to start this game. Reneau power dribble, jump hook, count it. Malik Reneau with 8. Reneau, who's been in double figures in 13 to 14 games this year. His only single-figure game was against Morehouse when he got in foul trouble. Battle. Reneau with a rebound. He'll rake it and take it. 46-41. Hesitation. Johnson and a whistle.
Now in this game, more decisive.
And the second one goes. 46-43. Johnson 10 points, 2 assists, no turnover. 3-point game. Thornton pulls up at the dotted line. Double pump, in and out. Ware to Johnson, hard push. Gunn, the kick. Ware. Leo Ware, McDonald's All-America, consensus 5-star, top 10 prospect, Oregon transfer, and a whistle and foul on the wing.
You can dream, though.
I can dream.
You know, you can dream. Keep dreaming.
Back to live action, 46-43. Ball knocked out of bounds, and we'll head the other way as Ohio State turns it over for the 9th time.
Yeah, good no call by the official. Mark Anderson right there on the corner. And the reason why is because Jamison Battle fell. That caused Caleb Banks to run into him, which is a no call.
Reneau spinning and winning.
He went to the right hand on that one, Gus. Usually he wants to get to that right shoulder.
He's got a team high 10. 1-point ball game. Akpara for Ohio State. Can the Buckeyes finish this one on the road? Gale stolen. Johnson to the hole, blocked. Picked up by Gale. Great recovery by Ohio State. Thornton pumps, kicks. Gale deep. In and out. Indiana with the rebound. This crowd here at Assembly, ready to erupt. Reneau, guarded by Key, across the lane, short.
Good box out that time inside. Akpara on Ware.
.14:05 to play. Second half. Thornton trying to create off the bounce. Out of the game for Indiana. Here's Akpara. 5 to shoot. Thornton's got to hurry up. Straight away dig. Bounce.
Now keep running the ball through them. Make Ohio State make adjustments too.
Thornton halfway down, pops out. Zed Key, offensive rebound battle. Drive, stops, and lost it. Jamison Battle, butter, fingers, couldn't hold on. 10th turnover for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, but that's that length also too of Caleb Banks. He was able to cut Jamison Battle off at the point where Battle could have went up for a layup. So that's excellent defense that time by Caleb Banks.
Leo Ware showing his versatility. 7-footer, handling the ball in space. Galloway drive, blocked by Akpara, recovered by Akpara. Thornton in transition, hands it off. Akpara turns, jump hook, air ball, and a whistling foul coming up.
He went from a 3,000 calorie diet to about 5,000, but he didn't lose his athleticism, meaning he put the right kind of weight on.
Inside Ware, taken away by Zed Key. Top of the arc, hesitation, Thornton. Give it up. Key thinking about it, swings it, drives. 13 to shoot. Key again, wide open in a two-hand flush. Nicely done by Dale Bonner.
And the crowd didn't like it. The pick that Zed Key set on Trey Galloway, opened it up for the pick and roll slot pass dunk.
That ends an 8-0 run for Indiana. Ware, bit quiet offensively. Reneau. .48 up, 12 minutes to play second half, and here comes a crowd at the Carnegie Hall of College Basketball. Assembly. Baseline, the floater, way off the mark. Indiana has it. Bonner couldn't get it to go. Buckeyes with it. Bonner inbounds it, and a nicely run inbounds play by the Buckeyes to give them a 50-48 lead. Scott Middleton with the jumper.
I like it, the patience, kind of what we saw from C.J. Gunn in Indiana in the first half, and Legato was not able to knock in that open shot.
Buckeyes come the other way. Bonner rejected out of bounds, no good.
Money shot.
Reneau with 9 of their 11 points this half, and the travel, as you mentioned. C.J. Gunn gives it up. Xavier Thornton. Reneau has been hot. Here comes a double team. Somebody's going to be open across the lane. Reneau this time with the left hand, and the hook shot off the heel, but a whistle.
Now you maybe force him to 3 or 4.
And he gets it.
And guys, you know what? The compliment made by Mike Woodson on Reneau was that he spent all summer in Bloomington to work on his game, to get his body right, to get ready for this season, and it's paying off early.
We are level at 50. Gale drives. The kick. Mahaffey. Rebounded. Zed Key. Inside. Gale. Two-hand flush. Roddy Gale finishing. Great rebound and pass from Zed Key to give the Buckeyes a 2-point lead.
Offensive rebound, number 14 for the Buckeyes.
Reneau. Backing down his man in the corner. Pure. Xavier Johnson. 13 for X. Indiana up by a point, 53-52. Thornton. 10 to shoot. Gale leaves his feet and throws it out of bounds. Well defended by the Hoosiers. 13th turnover for the Buckeyes. Let's go to Al.
But here's the thing, guys. The Buckeyes have to battle this team and this crowd. You mentioned it, Gus. It is one of the loudest venues in college basketball. Roddy Gale Jr. said when he played here last year, there were times they couldn't hear the call on the court. So the team has a ton of hand signals they'll rely on tonight. He couldn't hear coaches in the huddle. He said, I couldn't hear myself think. It absolutely has an impact on the game.
All right, thank you, Allison. 53-52 Indiana. Reneau across the lane, the kick. Johnson thinking about it, drives down the lane and foul by.
And plus you pick up another team foul by Ohio State.
IU on a 16-6 run. Gunn frees himself, lets it fly, buries it. CJ Gunn gives Indiana a 55-52 lead. And they're on their feet at assembly. Gunn, terrific anticipation, out of bounds.
When University of Michigan was downtown Detroit like in the 1800s, they had to move. They bought land in Toledo.
I know.
Yeah. You know why?
Battle of Toledo.
That's right. They bought land, but they found the line was right there by Monroe, Michigan. They had to move it to Ann Arbor. So they settled on Ann Arbor, but they wanted Toledo,
That's
Ohio.
Right. That's right.
By the way.
That's right. Historical.
Historical. I may not know much, but I know a little bit.
You know a lot. Get out of here. 55-52. See if the Buckeyes can respond. Battle back in. 5 to shoot. He's looking for the jump shot. Crosses over, spins, fires, lefty. Off the front rim, no. Rebounded. Kicked out. Thornton. Reloads, no. Rebounded. Again, Mahaffey. Another new shot clock. Gale. Another miss. And Reneau finally plucks it down. Akara getting up slowly. Xavier Johnson to Reneau. Ohio State 1 for 9 from the three-point line this half. They spread it. X. Inside, Reneau. 5 to shoot. Jump hook, lefty, got it to go. Malik Reneau with a game high 17. Hoosiers up 57-52. Defense stifling Ohio State now. Gale kicks. Thornton deep. Can't stop the bleeding. The rebound goes to Anthony Walker. Indiana 10-4, 2-1 in the conference on a 20-6 run. Ohio State 12-2, 2-1 in the conference. In and out dribble. Johnson leaves it. Reneau. (57-52). Buckeyes need a bucket right here. And a foul up top. Anthony Walker. And that's because of this Indiana defense. Ohio State shooting 24% from the field here in the second half. Akpara. Middleton. And he stops the bleeding.
Right there. Excellent possession coming out of the timeout. The tight curl, the dribble and handoff. You're able now to get yourself into some rhythm. Bonner able to knock it in.
Actually, Scotty Middleton with 9 points. 57-54. Long jump shot. Gunn been feeling it today. CJ Gunn, his first three to give Indiana a 6-point lead. Thornton. Batted out. Picked up. Battle. The kick. Thornton reloads. can't buy a basket right now. Deflected out of bounds by C.J. Gunn.
He's able to begin to have this momentum moving forward.
As for Ohio State, 1 for 11 from the three-point line this half. Left hand deflected. Looks like Walker got a hand on Gale's shot. Xavier Johnson, the kick in the corner. Gunn! In and out. 60-54, 5:18 to play in regulation. Gale, high stepping, the lob, Akara, good catch, gathers himself, gets it up, short, Reneau takes it away on the nice box out. Indiana playing hard for him. Woody's got him rolling in the second half, and it starts with their defense. Galloway. Inside, Xavier Johnson, and he squeezed it in. Hoosiers take their largest lead of the game, 62-54. 25-8 run for Indiana. Meanwhile, Thornton all the way to the cup. He'll bank it down, and a timeout called by Ohio State. Your son's name is Xavier with a Z, and this is Xavier. Terrific first name, but an even better last name.
You know it.
IU 61 possessions, just 3 turnovers. Inside, Reneau. This is his sweet spot. And he dream shakes his way for a bucket. 64-56. He's got some great feet down there. Malik Reneau.
Part of that work that he put in this summer here in Bloomington.
Gale. Grip. Galloway. He'll slow it up and work the clock as he gets it back to Xavier Johnson.
Yep, and I would run something away and post Reneau right back up on that block, give him some space to work.
Reneau with 15 points, 5 rebounds. This half gets it again and jams it down with 2 from your mouth to Indiana's ears. 66-56. Ohio State led by 9 earlier this half. Indiana on a furious run. 3:15 to go and a whistle on the baseline.
And he's able to capitalize.
Battle. High archer rattled it home. When Jamison Battle takes a 3-point shot, it's almost as if you need to just scream layup because it's so accurate. This kid is terrific.
Well, he's 6'7", too, so even on the contest a lot of times, if you're not there, his high arc is able to get it over the top.
He has 17, 5 of 10 from the 3-point line. 66-59. Baseline. The wheel, Akara with the block on Walker. Gale drives, stops, hooks, no. Akara keeps it alive, gets it again, and a whistle. 14 straight games with a block shot.
Began not only in himself, but the team and the coaching staff, they had the confidence coming into this year.
He gained 30 pounds since he's been at Ohio State.
And good pounds, Gus. Not just weight, but mobile weight that allows him still to have that supreme athleticism.
Here's Reneau. He's been brilliant here in the second half. Here comes a double. Xavier Johnson fights his way to the bucket and draws contact.
You peel him inside and move the defense in. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Mike Woodson couldn't believe it on that one right there.
Neither could Xavier Johnson.
No. It's all right, partner. You got another one. You shoot 80%. I would say it happened to the best of us, but I never shot with 50. I want to give him that a little bit to say I understand.
Oh, okay. I know he's going to go to class on Monday, and one of his professors is going to give him a hard time about that. Second one, good. Ohio State with 1 timeout remaining, Indiana with 2. Johnson with 16, 3 assists, no turnovers. Thornton Almost blocked. Rebounded and one for Akam.
Indiana success.
Can't get the free throw to go, but it's kept alive. Picked up by the Bucks. Gale drives. Double pump. Off the glass. High and in. Whoa, Roddy Gale. Now they'll start on the wing. Looking for Reneau. Pops out in the corner. Here comes a double. Reneau keeps his dribble alive. 4 to shoot. Reneau across the lane on the skip and banks it down. Malik Reneau, 23 tonight. 69-65. A minute to go.
Inside and ultimately score.
Gale, Akpara, Mahaffey, Thornton, Gale, too strong, squirts out. Xavier Johnson with the rebound. Indiana with the 69-65 lead, 38 seconds to play. And a timeout, Hoosiers. Along with Mbako and Galloway. And a foul called on Thornton. Mbako. Double team. In trouble. And he traveled. Great defense by Ohio State. The double team on the inbounds pass.
Critical play, turnover.
Just the 4th turnover of the game for Indiana. Can Ohio State pay it off? Deep in the corner, battle, and he stepped on the sideline out of bounds. Hoosiers trying to hold on here. And he gets it first. Second one way short, gets his own rebound, and that may do it. Johnson. Big night for Xavier Johnson. Second one short again. He's going to have to work on those free throws. Thornton. Battle. Drives all the way to the hole. Wraps it around. Ball blocked. Rebounded by Ware. And that's it. The Indiana Hoosiers improved their record to 13-2. 3-1 in conference play.